Hello class, a very good evening to all of you. Welcome to the Officer Adda 24/7, the special session of your BRBL subject in the English medium language. So let's start the session because we have already done this one, okay? So let's start. हाँ, PDF में convert किया है, उससे नहीं होता है PDF से. So class, before starting today's session, we will discuss these legal maxims. That is very much important, okay? Then we will proceed with the next one. Okay, now see. First of all, what is ultra-virus? Ultra-virus is a legal term. It means what? It means beyond the authority. First of all, I will write the exact meaning and then I will just tell you each words with example. Ultra-virus. What is ultra-virus? Suppose this is the company memorandum of association. In memorandum of association, it is written that the company will do only the shoemaking business. But company is doing education sector. Company is start the education sector. In this case, the object that is written in memorandum of association, the company is not doing according to memorandum of association. So what is this? This is called ultra-virus. So ultra-virus is basically beyond the authority. What is this? Beyond the authority. This is called ultra-virus. See? Is that okay? This is called ultra-virus. Beyond the authority, you cannot do the work. If you will do, that will be removed. Okay. Now, void ab initio. What is void ab initio? Void ab initio is basically, that is void from the very beginning. Void from the very beginning. This is called void ab initio. I'm just giving you the example. See class, if I just give the example, suppose if any contract is done by minor, okay, if any contract is done by minor, okay, or drunken person, okay, or we can say drunken person is there and unsound person is there. So in that case, the agreement, it will be not convert into contract, it will be void ab initio. Cool? Next one. What is consensus ad idem? So consensus ad idem is basically, okay, this is consensus ad idem means same thing in the same sense. What is this? Same thing in the same sense. This is called consensus ad idem. Suppose if Nikkita ma'am want to sell white car, so in opposite party also understand that Nikkita ma'am is going to sell the white car. Okay, so this is called consensus ad idem. Suppose if you want to purchase the ace batch of CIB, so Adda should understand that you want only ace batch and nothing else. Okay, so this is called the consensus ad idem. Now what is caveat emptor? Caveat emptor is basically let the buyer be aware. Let the buyer be aware. Suppose if we are going to purchase any thing from the local market. So class, if we want to purchase a thing from the local market, in this case, okay, the buyer have to be aware while purchasing the things. Okay. What is ex parte? Ex parte means in the absence of one party. What is? In the absence of one party, this is called ex parte. Is that okay? And what is ex officio? Suppose ex parte example in the absence of one party. Suppose if one person is there, right? X and Y is there. The case is going on in the court. But in the court, okay, in the court, one party is absent. So in the absence of that party, the court is also giving the decision. This is called ex parte. So this is called ex parte decision. And what is ex officio? Holding another designation because of first position. Suppose the vice president is there. So vice president is also the chairman of Rajya Sabha. So because of that vice president designation, he is also holding the position of what? Chairman of Rajya Sabha. So these are the important key points of legal maxim of BRBL subject class. Please read out these points. Done, class? Okay, so these are the important points. Cool, you can please note it down. Now the next one. According to section 125, what damages is the promise entitled to recover from indemnifier in a suit related to the promise indemnifier? So first of all, section 125 is right of indemnity holder. This is your section 125. So the question is, what damages is the promise entitled to recover from indemnifier in a suit related to the promise to indemnify? Only direct damages, only all damages compelled to pay in any suit, damages proportion to the indemnifier income, damages limited to the amount specified in the indemnity contract. What will be the right answer? Hanji class. According to section 125, what damages is the promise entitled to recover from indemnifier in suit? All damages, okay, compelled to pay in any suit related to the indemnified matter. This is the right answer for this question. Cool? Next. According to the decided case, what does the term immediately in indemnity contract generally means? Immediately. This word immediately, if you know one of the famous case of indemnity in which the car was stolen and the person informed police immediately, but he informed to the insurance company after 1 month. So tell me class, what will happen simultaneously with occurrence as soon as indemnified party remembers, as quickly is the reasonably possible, or within 24 hours of the incident? Tell me class. So class, this is the right answer. C will be the right answer for this question as quickly as a reasonable possible. In Praful C class, this was the case name. Praful Kumar Mohanty versus Oriental Insurance Company Limited. What did insurance policy require regarding notice in the event of the theft or any other criminal act? Notice within 24 hours, notice as soon as the insured remember, notice immediately to the police, or notice to be given with promptitude. Tell me class, what will be the right answer? Yes class. So in this case, it was held notice to be given with promptitude. So D will be the right answer for this question. Cool. Next. How is the determination of whether a contract is one of indemnity or guarantee made? By consulting legal precedent, by examining the language of documents and nature of transaction, by duration of the contract, or by the financial status of the party. Indemnity or guarantee. That is section 124. Okay, this is section 126. Tell me class. How is the determination whether contract is this and this? So class, this is as simple because in indemnity, okay, that is loss for one person and protection of loss to the another person. This is your B point. Is that okay? This is your B point. Done? Next. According to section 127, what is considered a sufficient consideration for surety in guarantee? So class, we know that this is principal debtor, this is creditor, and this is surety. Section 126 talk about contract of guarantee. So class, in the contract of guarantee now, if principal debtor is not able to pay the money, so we know that the surety will pay on the behalf of principal debtor, right? According to 127, what is considered a sufficient consideration for surety in giving the guarantee? Tell me. So class, according to section 127, this is very much important that anything done or any promise made for the benefit of principal debtor, so C will be the right answer for this question. Cool. C will be the right answer. Anything done for the or any promise made for the benefit of principal debtor is the sufficient consideration. C the right answer. Next. According to section 128, what is the extent of surety liability compared to the principal debtor? Lesser than principal debtor, greater than principal debtor, coextensive with the debt of principal debtor, and unrelated to this. What is the right answer? Section 128. So according to section 128, the extent of surety liability compared to the principal debtor liability is that of coextensive. So what is coextensive? Coextensive is basically means we know that the principal debtor is liable and surety is also liable. This is called coextensive. So if principal debtor is not able to pay the money, the surety will pay the money. So this is called coextensive. That is very much important. Okay. Next. Does the death of principal debtor release the surety from obligation? Death of principal debtor release the surety from obligation. Death of principal debtor. So class, if the principal debtor is dead, so the surety right answer. The surety remains obligated during his lifetime, okay, and against his legal heir. Legal heir, that is of principal debtor, okay. But this should be done in the agreement. What happens if there is a variance in the terms of contract without the surety concerned? Variance means something change. So what happens if there is a variance in the terms of contract without surety concerned? The surety remain liable, the surety is discharged as to transaction, the surety is liable only for the past, and the surety liability increases. So what happen if there's a variance means some changes. So if some changes happen, okay, without surety concerned, in that case, the surety remain liable, surety is discharged to the transaction subsequent to the variance. Because if you are changing anything, you have to inform all the parties. So for 8th one, B is the right answer. What does forbearance to sue? Forbearance to sue means delay in enforcing the right. So what does forbearance to sue mean in the context of discharge of surety? The legal action against principal debtor, delay in enforcing remedies against principal debtor, settlement between surety and creditor, increase in the surety liability. So class, this is what delay. This is the exact answer. Okay. Last one. What is subrogation in the context of suretyship? The right of surety to discharge all the obligation. Subrogation, this is very much important. So class, in contract of guarantee, right? Principal debtor, surety, creditor. We know that if principal debtor is not able to pay the money, the surety will pay to the creditor. Now the surety will demand his money from the principal debtor. So when surety will demand his money from the principal debtor, this is called subrogation. So subrogation is right of surety to recover money from the principal debtor. So C will be the right answer for this question. Very important question. So class, that's all for today's, okay. Rest of all we will do tomorrow. So this is your ACE batch. So if you want to enroll in the ACE batch, apply the coupon code Y391 for the maximum discount. In the ACE batch, not only you are getting the paid live classes, you are getting the recorded session, you are getting the PDF, you are getting the mock paper, you are getting the ebooks. Every teacher have a telegram. So many things you are getting in the single batch. So enroll by applying the coupon code Y391. Then we have foundation batch also. We have telegram, scan it and you can come in the telegram. You can ask your doubts 24/7 through the telegram. This is our mock paper, this is the ebooks, this is proper book and this is CIB Mahapack. In CIB Mahapack, double validity is going on. So apply the coupon code Y391 for the maximum discount in this batch. Is that okay? So do not forget to enroll in this batch. So that's all for today's. So if you want to enroll, okay, Adda 24/7, click on this one, all courses, JAIIB CAIIB, and this is your this one. Okay, either you can purchase the single batch, you can purchase the Mahapack or increment Mahapack by applying the coupon code Y391. Okay, CAIIB Mahapack, click on buy now, coupon code, that is Y391, apply. You can see the discount is 79% discount is there in CAIIB Mahapack 2.0. For 1% more discount, download the Adda app through mobile. Through mobile, if you purchase, you will get 80% discount. Thank you so much.